Hi, this is Jeff Davidson, Social Studies teacher at Clinton High School, and this tutorial is designed to teach you ways that you can be using Facebook in the classroom. First, I would encourage you to urge your school systems to make sure that Facebook is not blocked in the classroom. It makes it a lot easier to work with the program. But if not, there are still ways that you can use Facebook outside of the classroom that can be beneficial to students as well. I'm going to start off with a couple of recommendations. First of all, you should not use Facebook as or your own personal Facebook page as an instructional tool. I think that's fairly obvious. So you want to go to the Facebook site and create a separate page that can be used for the classroom setting. Now, generally, Facebook requires a first name and last name, so you're going to have to get creative if you want to relate the name of your page to what you're teaching in the classroom. For example, my page is called Joiner. That's my first name, and Die is my second name. This is based off an old Ben Franklin political cartoon that was designed in the 1750s. And I use it for my civics course. Okay. The other thing I would like to recommend is once you have developed your Facebook page, make sure you go to privacy settings and adjust all of your settings right here, how you connect and how tags work, and etc., to make sure that the only people who can view your page are those of your students or potentially parents. You don't want to get into a situation where you're viewing or somebody else is viewing something of yours that could get you into some trouble. So just be careful about that. Okay, what I'm going to show you now are some potential uses of Facebook, and then at the end of the tutorial I'm going to show you a website called 100 Ways You Should Be Using Facebook in Your Classroom. What I'm just going to show you is a few things that you can do. Number one, you can use Facebook as a collaborative tool for communicating with your students or communicating with parents. You can see just today here, 39 minutes ago, I posted a reminder that we will be testing on the amendments tomorrow in class, and also they have digital candidacy projects that are due on Thursday. This is a good tool that can be used for both students and parents to keep up with what's going on in the classroom. And I try to post on here every day, if not 3 or 4 times a week at least, to keep students and parents in the loop. And it only takes a couple minutes to do this. I'm going to show you another quick example. This is from our middle school band teacher, and this is her web page for the school, and within the web page she has actually embedded Facebook. So parents can actually go to her web page and get updates as far as what's going on with the middle school band. And here you can see these are posts that have occurred today and over the past couple of weeks as examples of a collaborative tool. So that's another way. If you're interested in doing something like that, I would recommend that you get with your tech facilitator, and he or she can help you set that up. A couple other things I want to show you in here. I use Facebook as well for posting class discussions. Just go to your wall and your update status, and you can type in whatever you choose to type, and I'll usually post a link. And after you posted a link, you're going to get something like this. So here's the link I posted, and here's the actual story that goes with the link. This is the Michigan and Arizona primaries that are about to occur in this year's election. And then I'll ask students to share comments and responses. Here's one that I've done last year about Facebook suspensions, ironically, and ask students to respond to this. And as you can see, I've got 112 comments, so it can be a very successful tool for students to share opinions and collaborate with one another. And sometimes students are more likely to share, well actually I require students to share their opinions, but when they actually have time to formulate answers on their own, they're more likely to come up with a more intelligent response, or some students are, as opposed to being put on the spot within class. So this is another good tool to get students to participate, and you can see everybody's opinions. I do the same thing with video. You can I generally use YouTube. You can go to the YouTube link here. This is the Howard Dean speech, the infamous Howard Dean speech, the Scream, and I've used that link and uploaded it here. Again, under my status updates, I just typed in my text, which is check out this video, and then I right clicked and pasted the link, and this is what I get. So students can come straight here, hit the video, and hear the speech. As you can see, it played right away. Sometimes it might take a while to upload, but that's another good thing, or a good way that Facebook can be used within the classroom. I want to show you one more tool that's really simple to do. You can do student polls. Simple way of getting student opinions. This can be done at all levels as well, or all levels of school, K through 12, even though we're primarily going to focus on middle school and high school. But this is a poll app, and I just did a simple one to show you an example. Should students have access to Facebook at CHS, which we do not, yes or no? I'm going to go to the home link right here, and when that comes up, on the left side I got my list of apps, and here I've got a poll app. You just click on the poll app, and it'll give you the current status of the poll, which I've just put it up so nobody's responded yet, and then I can go here to create a poll. And if I go to that link, I want to post it to my personal profile, and here's where you're going to type in your question, yes or no response, vote, and I want to post it on my wall. So when you're done with that, you're just going to create poll, and then it'll take you to another page where you want to publish the poll, and you've got a poll on Facebook. Get back to the home page here, and that's what it'll look like when it's done. Again, this is a good thing that students can do throughout the week. You can give them a question of the week, and they can respond, and then you can have a class discussion at the end of the week. I am going to go back to this to my home page here on Facebook, and I'm going to go under apps. It has apps and games. I'm just going to click on this just to show you some things. There's tons of stuff down here that you can do or upload and use, particularly if your school has access to Facebook. That can be used at all levels of school, K through 12. There's word games, and there's one down here, building a city. That would be good. Again, I'm thinking from a civics or government perspective and so on. So I would recommend that you look through these things and see which ones work for you or might work in your class, or you can do a search to locate these things. I'm also going to show you a website here. This is 100 ways you should be using Facebook in your classroom. And the link is on www.onlinecollege.org. I don't know if you can see this information, but if you can't, just Google in the title 100 ways you should be using Facebook in your classroom. And if you scroll down, there's tons of neat stuff on here, more so than I could ever offer you in this particular tutorial. And you can look through it and get some ideas of your own. But I highly recommend using this site if you are interested in using Facebook as an instructional tool. At any rate, I hope this tutorial has been helpful and has given you some ideas of using Facebook in the classroom. And I encourage you to play around with it and try it. And if you have any questions, go to the website and see if they can answer some of your questions. For now, this is Jeff Davidson of Clinton High School, signing out.